Hey guys. First things first though. There's quite a few things that we can do. We can scan the dig site and we can go and save the people from the Cerberus abductions before doing the Krogan stuff. So I'm gonna do the closest thing first, which is the dig site. Because I'm pretty sure that if I don't do this, I'll have to scan a couple of times and there will be like... See? Reaper alertness.
I found something.
Namakli. An arid but habitable planet, Namakli was briefly colonized by the Pyrena Corporation and consortium of Asari colonists and socialized Vorcha laborers. After an economic downturn, however, many Asari left the planet and the Vorcha population kept growing to the point where they bred faster than they could be educated. Soon they turned violent and uncontrollable, and the colonies essentially self-destructed. Today, Namakli is a wasteland with little population, but Vorcha packs are scattered across the deserts. Settlers frequently run into these packs, discouraging recolonization. The lack of complex biota and scarcity of profitable metals drove the last few proverbial nails into Namakli's coffin. No one has stepped forward in the past few years with the will, the funding, or the firepower to establish a permanent colony. Oh, there it is. Search successful. Scans have located a close grouping of environmentally shielded habitats and an active power source. Closer examination is required to confirm dig site presence.
We have located Anne Bryson's dig site.
Thank you, Edie. So far, they are the best ones to get along. Edie's fine. She's more of just like pure combat, but I am as well. So like, you know. He doesn't have enough. Warp ammo. Makes sense.
So we got reports of an attack on an excavation site.
Okay.
Right. Edie, can you tell us anything else?
This is the main site of a series of excavations established under Dr. Garrett Bryson. Staff records confirm the project lead is his daughter, Anne. She has recently uncovered another artifact possibly linked to Leviathan. That discovery must have made this dig site a target.
Yes. The attack means the Reapers are one step ahead of us. We need to pick up the pace. And since Bryson's daughter is our only lead, our objective is clear. Cortez?
Nothing so far, Commander. If she's down there, she hasn't responded to our hails. Getting some strange signals, though. Give me a minute.
The artifact she uncovered may have caused additional problems. Who knows what we'll find?
Agreed. Take us in closer.
Copy that. We have hostiles!
Take us in!
Commander, on the landing platform!
That's her! Okay, let's get...
Damn! Tracking multiple bogies!
The
Get us over there.
bogies.
Negative, it's too high. Heading to lower platform. Hang on. There, go!
Jump!
Holy.
This isn't a dig site. It's a war zone.
Move! She's somewhere above us!
Hello? Is anyone there? I'm coming down.
Affirmative, the Alliance Navy. It's too dangerous. We'll come to you.
Yes, okay. You should take the elevator up on the far side.
If it still works, that
We're
is.
on our way.
Like, look at this. I'm just curious. Why is this here? Why is that there if there's like no point in it?
Through here.
Understood.
Commander, they're swarming everywhere up here.
Can you find a place to hide?
I'll try.
Get there. Stay put.
This is shotgun again, isn't it?
Watch out!
Well, we're not getting up that way.
Look for another path.
Another path. There's this thing, but how do I get there? Up here?
Looks like a bridge over there. Controls are broken. Someone try to fix it.
Right away. Some wires are short. Shouldn't take much to fix it. Give me a sec. Done. Raising the bridge now.
Right. Banshee!
I don't like banshees.
Bridge is up.
Move!
It looks like a female Turian.
This way.
Elevator spotted.
Got it!
And it's gonna break.
And the elevator's blocked. Is there another way up?
I'll override the pod door near you. There's an access point above, Commander, but you'll have to climb to it.
Copy that.
It's an upgrade. Is there anything else? Doesn't look like it. You have to climb up to it, she said.
More of them ahead.
Got an achievement, combined arms. I don't like those baby creatures though. Somebody in my building is eating mac and cheese. I can smell it.
We're blocked. Find another way. We can make it through here.
Commander, they attacked my assistant Hopkins. We're being cornered.
Stay hidden, Doctor.
We're trying, but there's too many of them. Hurry!
I am hurrying. It's not like I can do quicker.
Anne, you still there?
We're barely hanging on. Hopkins is wounded. Are you close?
That platform's coming down! Around! Go around!
No, no! Boyles, stay down! Oh, God!
What's happening?
Kirkwood and Boyles tried to run for it. The Reaper's got him.
Don't move until we get there.
Oh no. There we go. The smell of food is kind of like much. I don't know how else to put it. It's very persistent. It smells like they use a lot of garlic. Let's just put it like that. It's like the wall paintings that we have, kinda.
The elevator's up ahead! Get to it!
Come on, let me use my camera a bit. Is this one actually gonna work?
Elevator's online. We're coming up.
Please hurry. I think Hopkins is dead.
He tried to run. I told him not to, but he wanted to help the others. Where did everyone go?
I'm sorry. They didn't make it. Doctor, I need you to come with me.
Oh God. Yes, of course. I was at another dig site when they attacked. I got back as quick as I could, but what's happening?
Shepard, look.
I'm not sure, but it might have something to do with these paintings. Is that Leviathan?
Yes. Yes, we think so. It's old, much older than my father thought. And there, as if the natives were under its power. Clearly a Reaper, but acting alone. Not like any Reaper we've seen before.
Doctor, I understand you found something recently.
The artifact. Yes, of course. Incredible. It's just ahead. It may sound strange, but I'm certain it affects people. Their behavior. I've only had a short time to study it.
Not Not strange at all. Did you find anything?
Not much, but I did learn something about the energy it generates.
Get down! What are they doing?
They've activated it. I've never managed anything.
Doctor?
They've learned too well. The darkness must not be breached.
Shepard! Take it out!
Got it.
You okay? Cortez, we have Ann Bryson. Need a pickup.
On my way, Commander.
Copy that. You see the shuttle? You run. Don't look back.
Okay. Yes.
We need to get rid of that harvester.
We'll bring it down.
I just got an achievement for killing a harvester while I did nothing. What is my character doing? So I guess the moment you get the mission, it actually like activates it. Maybe that's a bug.
Copy that. Everybody, let's go.
So many explosives around. Come on. They're just shoving her.
You okay?
Yeah, Commander. I think so. I blacked out.
Leviathan took control of you. We cut the connection before you got hurt.
Leviathan itself? That's incredible.
The Reapers seem as interested in it as we are.
Yeah, it certainly seems that way.
We were hoping you could help us figure out why. But first, Doctor, I have some bad news.
Anne, please. Suppose Leviathan's broken away from the other Reapers. Never went back to dark space. Like a rogue, or even a defector. I have to call my father. He'll want to know.
Anne, you need to listen to me, okay? Your father is dead. Sorry.
He's... What? Dead? He can't be dead.
We met with him, hoping to find out what he knew. Something happened.
Something happened?
You're not the first to lose control. Your father's assistant. One minute he was fine. The next... he drew a gun on your father. I couldn't stop him.
I can't believe this.
We have to find out what's behind it all. You're the only one who can help us. Anne?
I want to see his office.
We'll arrange for transportation and meet you there.
Completely understandable though.
Look at that galaxy map. Do you know how many strategy games are built from that interface?
You play strategy games?
A few. Most are too flashy though. I prefer chess. I have a set made from rose quartz and hematite back home. I like the feel of something solid in my hands.
Well, now that I know your weakness, we might have to try a game.
It'd be more fun than playing Edie. Edie doesn't sweat.
You sweat playing chess?
Depends on how much fun we're having.
Hey yo. No messages. Only 50% of the assets though. What's this? Probably fuel? Yeah. It doesn't look like there's anything in the system. There's a lot of empty space though.
Signal confirmed.
A standard hydrogen helium gas giant, Sirius, has more than 80 moons. Okay. What did I get? Radiation shield sheath. Okay. Now I'm curious where the other thing is though, because I have to be careful not to scan too much, because Reaper alertless is already like pretty high, right? So I've scanned around most of the planets, but like I said, there's a lot of dead space around. I think I've already scanned these planets, right? What's you? You're Sirius. Wait, there's something here? Fuel? Is that it? Like, I heard the sound effect of it when I flew over it. So it's like a very small chance. It's weird though that I didn't like map it when I already had the other thing as well scanned.
I found something.
I have to be careful. Isalia is a standard hydrogen helium gas giant. Though gas giants are known for their powerful magnetic fields, Isalia's field is stronger than current models predict. Within the frost line of its solar system, where gas giants do not usually form, Isalia is believed to have once been extrasolar with no infrastructure to speak of. The Reapers have ignored Isalia as a military target. What did I get? Jovian dissertation. What's this? Wreckage. Fuel. Okay. Is that it? Yes. Let's run though.
Faster than light jump successful.
That was scary. Hey Gandalf, hugs. I don't know though. Yeah, no worries. If you even if you just like, what's it called? Just, you know, sit around, it still helps me out, so.
Signal confirmed.
Also, I just had to scan this. Intel from Battle of Arcturus. Arcturus Station. Lying at the L5 Lagrangian points of Themis are the fused metal fragments of Arcturus Station destroyed by Reaper capital ships. Thank you, Gandalf. Good at setting. Just make sure that you rest enough. The station once housed the System Alliance Parliament and a nerve center of their military armada. Now it's a cold grave with 45,000 people. I hate Reapers though. They're so annoying. Stop butting in! I am just trying to scan stuff. Leave me be. Oh. Investigate this real quick. Fuel? Okay. I'm already full of fuel though. Oh yeah. I need to do the Cerberus abductions.
I found something.
More fuel. At least that helped us replenish a little bit. That's 100% of the assets, so that means that I can just do this mission. Banning. The nearest garden world to Arcturus Station. It is the primary source of its food supply and an important staging area for starship maintenance and repair. Occupying the planet would be key in any attempt to retake the system's relay. Scattered intelligence indicates that during the battles of Arcturus on Earth, the Reapers sent a small force to Banning to destroy its convoys, spaceships, and starships. With the population immobilized and communications cut, the main force concentrated on the larger prize, knowing they could return before repairs could be made or help could arrive. Heat sources on Banning's space indicate a non-Reaper presence here. Cerberus? 100% Cerberus, yes. I don't use melee often enough for that to be worth it.
Shepard, Cerberus strike squads have infiltrated one of the major cities on Benning. Initial reports indicated they were recruiting civilians, but further investigation suggested that people are being taken against their will.
For what purpose?
Unknown. We sent a recon team to investigate, and the Cerberus squads reacted by targeting civilians in public facilities. Officially, Cerberus is denying responsibility and condemning the action. They're either lying, or we're dealing with a rogue faction.
And innocents are caught in their crosshairs.
Exactly. Secure the area so we can establish a rescue lifeline to the rest of the city.
Approaching the drop point, Commander.
Sounds like they're
Copy
trying
that,
to
Lieutenant.
grab people for
People down there
indoctrination.
are counting on you, Commander. Hack it out.
Building an avalanche of civilian SOS requests, Commander. The bulk are concentrated on the upper street. Cerberus forces are pinning them down. You better hurry.
On my way. Keep me updated.
Roger that.
Who's this? PDA. Come locked Svetlana Alexandrov. They have surrounded us. Private security from the depot tried to help, but they got slaughtered. Someone has to know. Someone has, and then it cut off.
The diversion is working, Commander. Civilians are on the move.
At least it's helping, but all the civilians that just died right in front of me, you know?
Upper streets are clear. Hold on, Commander.
What is it, Lieutenant?
I'm tracking civilians fleeing the city with Cerberus troops right behind.
Where are they?
Updating your nav point. You can intercept them there.
We must hurry.
Don't interfere, small fry.
So scared.
Look! Reinforcements are here!
Try to stay calm.
What should we do?
Just stay down.
Commander, more Cerberus troops are heading your way. If you can hold the line there, it'll give the civilians time to escape.
You heard him. We hold here.
There's nowhere to go.
Defend the civilians. That was these small ones that are like dealing the most damage. The ones that don't have shields or anything special. Because there's a lot more of them. No ammo. Okay. I need ammo for my assault rifle, it's my favorite weapon. Do I have any ammo yet? I do. There we go. There's so many. Was there not one up here? Why is he just lying here? Just on the ground. Full on, like, relaxed.
No hostiles detected in the immediate area, Commander. Reinforcements are moving in to secure the evac route.
Good work, everyone.
I'll pick you up at the LZ, Commander.
I'm gonna check the building real quick, see if there's anything useful. I think I've got most of the salvage and stuff. Let's check this out. I think this was where I found the PDA the first time, yeah. LZ is landing zone.
We're getting reports of continuing strikes against other cities on Benning.
Cerberus still denying responsibility?
Yes, and for once we're inclined to believe them. Gunning down innocent humans isn't their usual MO. Either way, the civilians down there have a chance now. We're solidifying a foothold and getting people out, then we'll move to liberating the rest of the planet.
I hope we can say the same for Earth.
One day, Commander. For now, we've got our work cut out for us. Carry on.
Yeah, that's true. We got our work cut out. Huh. War assets. Bit by bit, accruing more and more, but still not enough though.
You hear we had to evac another colony? Losing a lot. Don't hear about the Reapers losing much.
Well, Reapers don't have colonies. Neither does Cerberus. If they did, drop an asteroid on them.
Commander?
Nothing new? Any messages? Nope. I guess all we can do is see if we can go and do the Krogan thing now. This doesn't seem to really be anything at all. And I can just really scan. But yeah, Tuchanka. Let's do the survivors first. Five points. I do kind of want to level up some stuff. I use the grenade a lot, so...
This crash site's a nightmare. Looks like Rex was right about Reaper scouts. Edie, any further intel?
The mission brief identifies the Turian commander as Lieutenant Tarquin Victus.
Victus?
Primarch, son.
Try to raise him.
For a Turian commander, what happened here is... let's just say the Turian code is not forgiving. And that it's his son is bad for the Primarch. Promoting family without merit can bite you in the ass. What's strange is the Primarch knows that.
Commander, I have to land well back from the main crash site.
That the best you can do?
Yes, ma'am. The Reapers seem unaware of our presence. You might get the jump on them.
Alright, set her down. Let's save this platoon. Edie? Did you raise Lieutenant Victus?
Yes, but the connection is bad.
Patch me in. This is Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy. Do you read?
This is Lieutenant Tarquin Victus of the 9th Platoon. We're pinned by Reaper harvesters and taking heavy casualties. Also, there are pockets of my men scattered along the crash trajectory.
Lieutenant, I need you to fire a flare so I can find your position. Got it.
Things get worse by the minute. My men are dying.
This sounds bad. Let's move.
So along the crash...
Than I feared.
So along the crash site trajectory, there are pockets of his men.
On Tuchanka is especially odd. Thoughts?
Nothing has come up through any of my networks.
I thought I killed it. So there are pockets of his men along the crash site trajectory, which means that I should be able to find people and save them. But it's never that easy though.
Escape pod. Our first casualties.
Looks like they survived the crash, but then a harvester took them out.
Died in the explosion?
Shepard, I hear gunfire.
Okay. I have a visual on the enemy, and there's an escape pod just beyond. Looks like the Turians are in tough. Enemies up ahead don't know we're here.
Surprise on our side for once. I like it.
Exactly. Let's go.
Okay, we'll do our best.
Save them all. Excellent work.
Keep moving. We need to find the main crash site ASAP.
Being the son of Adrian Victus is a lot to live up to. It's a big military name on Palaven.
Wars expected to run in the Victus blood.
Children shouldn't be burdened with the successes of their parents any more than their failings.
I'm sorry, Liara, but your mom was working with Saranto. A lot of people would have not wanted to work with you because of that.
Looks like we got the jump.
Heads up! Harvester incoming! Damn, another harvester! Thanks for the help!
I think we saved all those men.
This way.
Yeah, I was just checking if there was anything, Liara. Any useful upgrades or experience, always happy to have, though.
Over here.
Do you read, Commander? Repeat, do you read?
Shepard here, what's your status?
We're in deep. Commander, what's your ETA?
Hang tight, we're on our way.
Arnik, how's our velocity? Deceleration online. We'll survive. Victus is going to pay for this. Court-martial or hanging?
How's Victus going to live this down?
When we find him, we'll ask.
Coming!
I think that's everything.
Commander, come in.
Shepard here.
Just saw harvesters drop a lot of enemies in your path.
Understood.
There's the harvester. It's retreating.
You landed right in front of us, dude. What did you think would happen? There's another harvester. Don't run from me! There is no escape.
Okay, let's pick it up. It's important we don't lose this squad.
It seems that the Turians are playing with political dynamite here. Maybe they should inform the Krogan.
Krogan-Turian animosity is ancient and intense. It's inborn.
And I need them to work together, so let's not complicate things.
Doesn't look like there's anything else. Got a bunch of upgrade stuff though. I'm gonna have to go through my upgrades next mission at least.
All right, let's move! Not one more soldier dies here today.
For Paladin!
What? I just got blown up by something. Did you see what happened? I got blown up by something and I didn't even see an explosion or anything. What the hell is this? Looks weird. There's another guy there. That brute is dangerous though. He's on fire as well, he should die. There we go. I need to be careful, this thing shoots so quickly.
Area secure.
This way.
Lieutenant Victus?
Commander Shepard, my men and I are in your debt. Thank you for saving so many.
What happened here?
He screwed up. Stand down, soldier. These men are dead because of him. I said, stand down.
Hey, I just saved all your asses, so everyone just calm down. Lieutenant, what's going on here?
I made a bad call. This is all on me. I chose caution and clever tactics over a head-on attack. And my men paid the price.
You mean the crash?
Yes. We could see on Hollow that Reaper forces were blocking our intended path. Staying on course guaranteed heavy casualties. So I chose a safer route, skirting the enemy. And that took us low and through these ruins. When we encountered resistance, there was no room to maneuver.
It was still the better
we were in a
call.
fight for our lives. A lot of my men lost that fight.
Owning your mistake takes guts, but you have to get over it and move on.
Of course. It's just fresh right now. Our mission's still a failure. When we've stabilized the injured, we'll head back to the fleet.
You're abandoning your mission?
We're down over 30 men. It'd be suicide.
What exactly did you come here to do?
There's a bomb on the planet. We were sent to defuse it.
A bomb? How big?
Enormous. Cerberus has it.
Lieutenant, if Cerberus has that bomb, you have to finish your mission.
Haven't these men sacrificed enough?
I understand. This kind of sacrifice is the hardest to ask for, but your men signed on for it, and so did you.
My men have lost hope, Commander. Even if I wanted to finish the mission, They don't.
It's your job to make them want to.
How?
Their sacrifice means that others will never face what they faced here today. Remind them that those sacrifices have no honor if the mission fails.
Men, I own what happened here today. But we have to carry on.
No, we don't. Who cares about a few dead Krogan? It's over.
We are Turian, and we will not let Cerberus succeed. Our sacrifice is the difference between life and death for this entire galaxy. Let the heroes of the 9th Platoon be remembered for performing their duties with bravery. All right, men. Shuttle's arriving any minute. We're moving out. Commander, come with us.
100% I'm coming.
We could use the help.
Send me the nav point. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. That'll give us time to do a little recon. See what we're up against.
Victus, you have a second chance here. Make their sacrifice count.
Understood, Commander. Hope to see you at the rendezvous.
I'll be there.
Cerberus bomb. What the hell is going on, Commander? And what do the Turians have to do with it?
Coordinates Victus gave me place it in the Kelphic Valley. It's a heavily populated area. That's all I know.
My gut says something's not right here.
What do you suggest?
Get the Primarch to come clean.
Should we alert the Krogan military?
I'd wait. We're in the dark here. Krogan-Turian relations are fragile until the genophage is cured. Let's not push it. And how about this bomb? How many troops does Cerberus have on this?
No idea. All I know is, we can't have them detonating that bomb.
Keep me in the loop. Hack it out.
Primarch Victus.
Impressive work on Tuchanka. I'm grateful that...
Why didn't you tell me about the Cerberus bomb? Why hide that? What else are you keeping from me?
I have nothing for you.
For our alliance to work, I need to trust you.
Our friendship is new, Commander. Would you trust me with information that puts your people, puts Earth, at risk?
Why would I jeopardize our alliance by lying to you now? It doesn't make sense.
Decisions like these weigh heavy on me. When I was a general, I could pass them up the chain of command. But now, I'm all I've got. Know what I mean?
Sure. And
that's all. Wait, there is one more thing, Commander. Thank you for saving my son.
Yeah, but your son's going back in. FYI. I'm gonna help him, but the chances of him fully making it out alive are a bit less. I should check out the armory. See if I can upgrade any of the weapons that we use.
So, Reapers don't have colonies. You can't bomb them, or you're bombing what's left of your own planet. They make their own soldiers out of our civilians. They don't have supply lines. How do you beat something like that?
You find the intel core that they use.
Are you alright, Commander? It sounded like things were bad down there.
She did a full 180 head turn.
Well, whatever you did down there stirred up a lot of Turian comm traffic.
What are they saying?
Sorry, it's encrypted. Cracking it would take at least a week, and it would be wrong.
Any communications? Nothing. Okay, let's check out the armory first, see if I can do any upgrades or anything.
Hey Esteban, for your shuttle being so stealthy and all...
Well, the UT-47A stealth systems only internalize heat and high-band emissions. So while few sensors can pick us up, our cover is blown as soon as someone looks up.
Time for an upgrade.
Most scanners and tracking systems don't operate in mid-range frequencies. Sure, maybe we've been shot at, but we haven't been shot down.
Yet. Lucky for us, you're almost as good a pilot as you think you are.
Well, yeah. There's that, too.
Weapon damage, shields, and health. Nos Astra sporting goods. What is the Batarian state stuff? These are weapons. I think I've already checked this. No, I didn't. I'm buying these models. I'm gonna buy this. Mostly because my buddies actually use their guns. I think I just checked this one here. And I got munitions. A 4 for the SMG. A shotgun. Spectre. Cypritin? Sniper rifles. Sentry interface. Creating greater bullet velocity and impacts. Sniper rifle damage increase. I'm buying that one. And then this one. Arsenal supplies. What do you have? That looks cool. What? So these are like the special one. Okay. I kind of want the weapon damage. Okay, let's first save and then check what the other stuff does. Oh, health reduce. I don't need melee damage though. My HP is also pretty important though. Like this, confirm. I need a bigger reduction of weight. I'm gonna use the thermal one still. Then. I don't need headshot lethality. Oh, did it upgrade my precinct mode? I think that's what it did. That's good though.
That Primarch's got some real cojones. What we need are more politicians like him, taking names and kicking ass.
Per. Also, where is the doggo? Oh, look at it! Just on the floor. I just kicked its hind leg, that is cute. I get not having a real dog, it would literally ruin the entire, like, area, but yeah. Okay, we'll do the bomb first. Should have done it for them as well, right? Yeah. Okay.
Normandy Shuttle, this is Lieutenant Victus with the 9th Platoon. Do you copy?
We hear you, 9th Platoon.
We're approaching the bomb site, Commander. Getting bounced around pretty bad.
This is as close as we get, Lieutenant. Look for somewhere to set your platoon down.
Copy that.
Talk to me about this Cerberus bomb.
It's not Cerberus, Commander. It's Turian.
What do you mean, Turian?
It was planted centuries ago, after the Krogan rebellions. The bomb was a safeguard against another galactic war.
Brutal, but it makes a certain kind of sense. Put the Krogan down hard if they tried anything.
You won't earn trust with tactics like that. But right now we focus on disarming that bomb.
Yes, but Cerberus found it. Detonation means all-out war between my people and the Krogan.
Right. Where is it?
Those buildings ahead. Cerberus brought equipment to dig it up. The 9th Platoon will cover your flank, Commander.
With all this activity, the Krogan have to know something's up.
Then we can't fail, Commander.
Copy that, Lieutenant.
That's a lot of people.
Let's move it, people!
Get behind something!
Keep your heads down!
Getting heavy resistance here! Entrance sighted. We're on the move. We gotta move, Shepard!
I'm already running. You're the ones that are slow. You're the ones that are slow. You're like, we gotta move, Shepard. But like, okay, I'm already moving though. I'm already ahead of you guys.
Get behind something!
Keep your heads down!
So what's the point of rolling if when you roll you still die to the explosion?
Entrance sighted. We're on the move. We gotta move, Shepard! Look out!
Shepard, we need to keep moving.
I know.
Once we reach the bomb, I'll need to reprogram the trigger mechanism.
It's just so obvious that this was made during the time when it was like, oh yeah, well, we have to make it so easy for them to like follow whatever is happening by telling them where to go and when to move and... That's annoying though.
Over to the left, Shepard. A way out.
We defeat the Krogan and then plant a bomb on their planet. Pretty extreme, but those were desperate times.
After all this, to lose everything in a flash. It's monstrous.
Cerberus is putting up a fight, but the 9th platoon is advancing, Commander.
Good work, Lieutenant.
There's another guy there.
Copy that.
Pistol scope?
I'm getting a lot of Cerberus radio chatter. They're prepping for evac.
I don't like the sound of that.
Wish I could destroy that ship though. Data pad.
Cerberus is leaving. We'll have a better view of the rest.
Agreed. Let's go.
That they're leaving might mean that they actually started the bomb.
It must have been far enough underground to stay hidden. Cerberus had to dig it out.
I hope Victus knows what he's doing. We won't get a second chance. We gotta move, Shepard.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Moving towards the control station.
Roger that. We're on our way.
Where do I go? Up here?
Evacuating. The bomb should be clear.
I don't think so. Guessing they'll bring out the big guns.
With them evacuating means that the bomb has started or that there's something happening.
Looks like control schematics for automated turrets. No good now. They might be
Damn
useful
it!
later.
Cerberus has a head start.
We're close. Come on.
I'm at the control panel, Commander. Cerberus set up a firewall around the trigger mechanism to slow us down. I need to create a bypass. That'll take time. But like you said, no trigger, no explosion.
Are you sure you can disarm the trigger?
Yes, it's old tech. I know what to do. Buy me a few minutes, Commander.
We'll make sure you have the time you need, Lieutenant.
Understood. Starting bypass. And thank you for making sure I get this chance.
Just make it right, soldier.
Look
A
out!
sniper.
Commander!
Focus on the bomb. We'll handle Cerberus.
Detonation protocol interpreted. Shepard blocking access. Soldiers integrated.
Nobody gets past us. Clear?
Clear. Here come reinforcements.
I need more time, Commander.
It's fine, we got you. No stress, don't stress. There's another guy right here. Where did the arrow go? Oh, there.
Here they come.
Need more time.
Got it.
I'll just go side to side.
Watch for more shuttles.
Almost there.
Shepard.
Take that thing down, now!
Taking fire.
Protect him!
Spirits! Cerberus hacked the trigger mechanism. It's set to...
It's set to detonate.
No time! I have to separate the trigger from the bomb. Now! Cover me!
Don't fall.
Lieutenant!
Victory. At any cost.
That, yeah, no. Yeah. He's dead. There is something on the floor I want to pick up. Please let me pick it up. Okay. No. I wasn't allowed to pick it up.
Commander, I've got radio chatter coming in from Krogan forces planetside. Sounds like they started sweeping out the remaining Cerberus troops. Hate to be the guy who told the Krogan about that surprise package. Did you get out alright? Sounds like it got ugly down there.
The Turians took a lot of casualties, Joker. The Primarch's son included.
Understood, Commander. Joker out.
He never hesitated. Whatever he was before, he'll be remembered for this.
What will the Turians think about this, Garrus?
Hard to say. Sacrifice in war is expected. He did us proud, but we're a hard bunch to please. Living your life for the cause. Society first, platoon first. It's all just expected.
He did what he had to do when it counted.
Yes. Yes, he did.
It's that, though.
Good work on Tachanka, Commander. Stopping that bomb prevented the war between the Turians and the Krogan. We can't afford that kind of division right now.
Joker said the Krogan are recovering the bomb?
They moved in, won't allow Turians to send in recovery crews to help.
Understandable.
The situation is fragile at the moment. With Rex and the Primarch aboard the Normandy, you've got a situation brewing. We don't have a solid alliance between those two yet. Keep the peace, Commander. That's an order.
Yes, sir.
Pack it out.
We couldn't risk another galactic war with the Krogan.
The genophage wasn't enough? You had to plant a bomb on my planet?
The decision was made hundreds of years ago. So much has changed.
Not enough to tell us about the bomb, coward.
Hey! We can't let the past rip us apart. Working together, we have a chance. Primarch, you had a bomb on Tachanka. And Rex, in the Turian's place, you would have done the same damn thing.
Shepard!
It's over. His own son died today making this right.
Please, Commander. It's all right.
Yes, fine. Shepard, you made your point. We have stronger enemies to face.
We do.
I understand your reservations before, Commander. But I hope you now understand the secrecy.
Secrets get people killed. You've learned that the hard way.
Yes. The hardest lesson I'm ever to learn, Commander. My son, he died with the respect of his men. I wanted to thank you for that. His sacrifice will be recorded in the histories of the 9th Platoon. Something any father would be proud of.
Yes, sir.
It's still difficult though to lose a child, right? So let's check up on him.
Commander, thank you for ensuring my son died with honor. It's all a Turian father can hope for. But this is war. The time for mourning is later. Is there something you need?
Despite everything, Primarch, I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you, Commander. And I know I'm not the first to lose their son to this war. Needless to say, I'm committed to stopping the Reapers.
How is it being the Primarch?
Not what I imagined. The battle of all time is happening on Palaven, and I'm light years away, reading casualty reports in the millions. If I'm going to die, I want to be with my men. So there's no doubt we fought to the last soul.
I understand. Leaving Earth to save it. It's one of the hardest things I've ever done.
I'm not surprised. Garrus speaks highly of you. You never asked to be a leader, yet your people will die if you refuse. We find ourselves in similar circumstances. Let's hope the spirits grant us the strength to see it through.
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
The Turians pull another move like that, Shepard, and this alliance is off.
Just bear with me, Rex. This is hard for all of us.
I've got Reapers on my planet, a bomb that almost blew up my planet, and if those two fail, the genophage to make sure we all go extinct anyway. I don't want to hear about who has it hard.
Understood.
Good. Now, is there something you need?
Back on Sirkesh, it looked like the female Krogan could hold her own.
Oh, I already asked
Our
this.
females are female. So sometimes I pretend to listen and...
Well, if you pretend to listen, we don't like it, so, yeah. It doesn't matter if you're a female Krogan or a human female.
We could be on the front lines. Why'd they got us guarding a door anyway? He's gonna break regs right now.
War makes people stupid.
You've got any messages, Commander?
Thank you, Taylor. Thank you, from Jessica From. Dear Commander Shepard, my name is Jessica From. You saved my life from banning. I've lost so many friends in all this, but I find hope in the idea that their memory lives on in me. I know I'm just one woman, but I want to let you know you're really making a difference. Bless you, Commander, Jessica From. Why is this message? Oh, it was just... okay, because I hovered over it.
I heard what Victor's did.
He was a brave man.
I don't think I could... there I go again. I was going to say that I could never do that.
But?
But I was wrong. Being here, watching you, you've shown me what it means to serve in the Alliance.
You're a good officer, Trainer. Glad you finally realize it.
Thanks. Not that I'm volunteering for bomb jump duty. I'd suggest sending someone who has armor first, if possible.
Completely fair. Why is everything so complicated?
Shepard, Cerberus is landing forces away from the Tuchanka battlefields. Their target seems to be an ancient ground-to-space cannon facility that hasn't been used since the Krogan rebellions. The site has no obvious military advantage, and the Krogan are spread too thin to deal with it.
Do we know what Cerberus is up to?
No, but we do know that Cerberus doesn't act without a plan. Get in there and stop them. Find out what they're up to while you're at it.
We'll get it done.
See to it. Hack it out.
Looks like Cerberus got that cannon operational, Commander. I'll go back up, get a read on what they're shooting at.
Get on it. Alright, let's find the control room for those cannons. Kill anything in our way.
Sounds simple enough.
Track of it, Lieutenant.
Holy. I don't like this one bit. There was an item I could pick up in the previous mission and I just saw it like right as it ended. Yeah, I started blasting. I don't like any of this, so I started blasting. It's weird though, the N7 armor seems to boost your health and stuff. And all the armor sets are like focused on one thing, so maybe
And I think it's time to test this cannon.
a mix of some of the armor sets might actually be useful.
You'll need to get the power back on. Let's move.
I know, right? I lost it forever. But you're saying sausage. I'm thinking you're mad. Am I right? Bob. Hello? Just standing next to me looking at me? This woman just standing right here? Okay. That's one. Come on. That doesn't work.
We're coming in close, Commander. I've rerouted the power to the main console. Heading back now.
Hello? Also, where are the two guys that are supposed to be helping me? They do seem to be chilling at the back. I don't want the glory, I want to live. No ammo. Damn it. It really feels like they are not going to let up though. You know, using explosions in this area does not seem like a good idea. We need to be able to like disarm the stuff, but
Not the kind of Krogan relic I expected to find.
Come on, just grab it. I pressed spacebar so you would grab it.
Commander, cruiser initiating bombardment.
Cannon control restored. Targeting enabled. Coordinates, Lieutenant.
Uploaded.
Firing.
Can you see it?
Direct starboard hit, Commander. Target breaking up. Repeat, direct hit.
That's a beautiful sight.
All right. Good work, everyone.
How do we secure this site? Because Cerberus got in here already before. Why would they not be able to do it now?
Shepard, with those Krogan cannons operational, Cerberus has actually given us the advantage in that system. The enemy's pulling back, but we think they'll try to seize the facility again.
Seems likely.
I'm sending an Alliance team to keep it secure. They've got a foothold in a strong defensive position, thanks to you.
Glad to hear it.
Good work, Commander. Hack it out.
And now for the last thing. Actually curing the genophage. Why am I stuck? Why was I stuck?
I had a buddy who got discharged. Category 6 after Eden Prime.
That's 6? Damn. Well, if I'd been on Eden Prime, I'd have lost it too.
He fought it, said he was still fit for duty. Last thing he told me was that he was joining Cerberus.
That's not good though. Your friend joining Cerberus.
Commander?
Nothing new. Last one. The Shroud facility.
All hands, full stop! Hostiles detected at the landing coordinates.
Joker, what have you got?
Sensors show a Reaper parked at the Shroud facility. No way you're gonna be able to land a shuttle there.
Get everyone assembled in the war room. I want eyes on the Shroud.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
New form of Reaper, Shepard, using Shroud to poison Tuchanka's atmosphere. Problematic.
They want to fight. They just got one.
Primarch, we're gonna need your help.
That could be difficult. Our losses on Palaven have been catastrophic.
We're doing this for Palaven. No one said it would be easy.
What do you have in mind?
A combined attack. Your people hit the Reaper with an airstrike. Rex, at the same time, your soldiers will be attacking from the ground. Together, you can draw it away from the tower.
Yes, distraction. Small team can reach Shroud facility, finish synthesizing cure. We'll need Eve to come with us.
We've never faced a Reaper up close like this. Everyone on board?
There's even a doubt? Let's move, Pyjack. It's time to cure the genophage.
Commander, incoming message marked urgent. I'll put it in the comm room for you.
Dalatrast.
Commander Shepard, we know you've reached Tuchanka. And by now, I imagine Morden Solus has proposed using the Shroud.
You spying on us?
Hardly. The Shroud is the only viable course of action open to you. Commander, you can't allow your misguided sympathy for the Krogan to cloud your judgment. Do you honestly believe curing the genophage will end in lasting peace?
We have to give the Krogan that chance. You can't condemn an entire race to extinction based on what might happen.
What will happen is the Krogan will reproduce out of control. We uplifted them specifically for their violent nature, not their diplomatic skills. Another war is inevitable.
What do you want, Dalatrast?
Years ago, our operatives sabotaged the Shroud facility to ensure what you were planning couldn't be done. Morden will likely detect this malfunction and repair it. But if you ensure that he doesn't, then the cure's viability will be altered just enough so that it fails. No one will notice the change.
You mean trick the Krogan?
They need not be any the wiser. Let Urdnot Rex believe you fulfilled your promise.
Morden would never stand for that.
Why would I do
How
that?
you deal with him is up to you, Commander. We can provide you our very best scientists to build the Crucible, and the full support of our fleets.
If I sabotage the cure.
Think about it, Commander. The choice is yours.
I'd rather have Rex on my side, who's like, "Hoorah!" instead of like a woman that goes behind everybody's backs and just stops everything from working properly. Let's stick to different people this time.
I've ordered the clans to assemble at the Hollows. It's our sacred meeting ground. We'll land there and take an armored convoy against the Reaper. This will be the defining moment of Krogan history.
Krogan history filled with defining moments. Most bloody. Hope this one better.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Commander, you seem troubled. I got a message from them.
Rex, it's Reeve. The Reapers are already at the Hollows. Come out with guns blazing.
Hang on tight. We're heading in.
We should tell them though. Oh, hi.
Shepard, keep them away from the female. I'll sort out what's happening with the other clans.
Everyone pick your targets and keep an eye on our 6. Now move!
The enemy is approaching.
Push forward. Don't let them get up here.
Keep them away from the female.
They're certainly relentless. More incoming.
So, Edie, this one is an AI. Bam! Knuckle sandwich.
Only a few enemies remain.
They'll sing battle songs about this someday. Reaper blood has finally soaked our soil.
We have to get to the Shroud. The airstrike is on its way.
Female safe, Shepard. Vitals are strong.
What's a Solarian doing here? Nobody said anything about this.
Multiple Krogan. Problematic.
Who are you?
Erdnot Reeve, brood brother to our illustrious leader. Reeve and I share the same mother, and nothing else. For which I'm thankful. I remember what it means to be a true Krogan. We flay our enemies alive and drown them in a geyser of their own blood. We don't invite them into our home.
This Solarian is not your enemy. He's here to help cure the genophage.
His kind gave us the genophage. Why should we trust him? Because I do. And so will you.
Enough!
You can stay here and let old wounds fester as Krogan have always done. Or you can fight the enemy you were born to destroy, and win a new future for our children. I choose to fight. Who will join me?
I will.
And so will I. Now hold your heads high like true Krogan. There's a Reaper that needs killing!
I would never punch someone in real life unless I actually feel threatened. But then I am completely fair and I wouldn't use a punch, I would literally use my nails. That's a lot more scary than just a knuckle sandwich.
This is Turian Wing Artemec. Our flight vector to the Shroud is locked. We're 10 minutes out and counting.
Copy that, Artemec. We're on our way, trying to make up lost time. Shepard out.
Reed isn't the only Krogan who wants revenge for the Genophage, Rex. You'll have to placate them somehow.
I'll demand the Council return some of our old territory. We'll need room to expand. Recapture the glory of the Ancients.
Glory of Ancients led to Krogan rebellions, countless deaths, creation of Genophage. Expansion plan, problematic.
What were the ancient Krogan like?
Tachanka wasn't always a wasteland. In the old times, the Krogan were a proud people. We had dreams, a future to look forward to.
Until Solarian interference?
No, we destroyed Tachanka ourselves. Technology changed us. It made life too easy.
Like for us
so
now.
we looked for new challenges, and found them in each other. Nuclear war was inevitable.
And now our planet is rubble. We'll need a better place to live.
I'd say helping defeat the Reapers would be worth a new planet.
Or 10. You haven't seen how fast we can pop them out.
Rex.
What? With the Genophage cured, we'll have a lot of catching up to do.
Commander, on the shuttle, was there something you were going to say?
The Dalitras tried to cut a secret deal with me.
What kind of deal?
She said they sabotaged the Shroud years ago. The cure won't work unless we fix it.
Years ago, our operatives sabotaged the Shroud facility to ensure what you're planning couldn't be done.
And she thought we wouldn't know better?
Correctly. Would likely have fooled tests, but familiar with STG work, can adjust. Did not come this far for nothing.
You just spared our race another genocide, Commander.
I told you we could count on her. Why are we stopping?
Holy. That looks ominous.
Rex, you and Morden stay with Eve. It's looking ugly out here.
Will do. What's going on up there? That's mine. Whatever you shoot with it belongs. And remember to bring it back when you're done.
That Reaper will make for an imposing enemy.
It will be my first kill, but not the last.
I'm picking up everything that's on the floor.
This combustion manifold is...
What's happening, Shepard? We can't sit around like this.
What's the holdup?
Road's out. The convoy can't make it through.
Turian Wing Artemec, this is Shepard. We've been delayed. Hold off your attack.
Negative, Commander. Our approach is locked. The Reaper already knows we're here.
An airstrike isn't enough against the Reaper. We must join the fight.
Damn it. I don't care if we have to build a new road. We're going.
Shepard.
I've lost control. I can't pull up. Shepard, what's happening?
The convoy can make it through. Look at that.
Do you copy?
We have to abort, Commander. That Reaper's tearing us to pieces.
Understood. Save your pilots. We'll find another way. Rex, are you receiving this? Is everyone okay?
Yeah, just scratches. Nothing the Solarian can't patch up. Reeves' truck made it out too.
Catacombs.
Turians had to call off the airstrike. We'll need a new plan for dealing with
Likely a tremor.
First we'll have to find you. Where did you end up?
Underground. We see ruins of some kind.
Commander, that's the city of the ancients.
How do we get out?
No maps exist. It's been abandoned for thousands of years.
You're a trailblazer, Shepard. Get through there and we'll find a place to meet up. Nothing will stop this cure.
More tremors. That was more than a naturally occurring quake.
Means that something's attacking stuff.
Not up here.
It could be something else, Commander. It is said that Kalros, the mother of all Thresher Maws, lives in this region.
Which is another reason to get your ass out of there, Shepard. Step on it.
Kalros, the mother of all Thresher Maws. Sounds troubling.
Look at
We
this.
don't usually name Thresher Maws. This must be an unusual specimen.
I think I found the way forward, which means that this other entrance over here somewhere should have extra stuff in it. Is there nothing here?
Kalros, I would guess. Impressive.
Likely not to scale either. Perhaps we should leave this area.
Oh, Edie, are you scared all of a sudden? It's a Ravager corpse.
There are bound to be more than just the ones we killed. Rex, we've got Rachni here. Keep an eye out.
I know. A few of them just attacked us. All that matters is getting to that shroud. Find us fast.
This looks so cool though.
Daylight detected ahead. Curious. It was assumed that any notable location on Tuchanka had been destroyed.
Remnants of a failed species.
Rex, we made it back outside.
Well, if you can see sunlight, that's progress.
And the color green. Plant life was assumed dead in this ecosystem.
You're looking at hope, all that's left of it on Tuchanka. This is once a world full of beauty. Given a chance, it can be again.
Shepard, that Reaper is still up to no good at the shroud. Find a way out of there and we'll pick you up.
This looks dangerous though.
When we get there, vengeance will be mine.
That's why I brought you along, bud.
These ruins suggest Krogan civilization devolved at some point.
I see only waste here.
Movement ahead!
Destroyed. More opportunity for escape.
Holy.
One civilization.
And this is why I don't usually bring Edie. Look at how like weak she is. It's a bomb. At least she has this like double thing, if you get what I mean.
Another quake!
Kalros is more than a myth.
Stay sharp!
This looks so cool though.
More enemies ahead!
I'm gonna have to fight Kalros, I'm pretty sure. She's more than a myth, he shouted.
Careful! One of the large ones is approaching!
One of the large ones is approaching. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Yeah, kind of noticeable.
Rex, we're still in the room.
I've got some ideas on that. That Reaper hasn't
Not
moved.
now, Rex.
The sky is
Commander has
looking
enough to
worse.
worry about.
Some crazy.
Like, those communications were like really, really messy though. He has an idea.
Hostile sighted.
What the hell? What the hell? You heard the beep, 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 beep. That was me pressing my healing. Come on, get up. The whole hiding mechanic is just annoying.
She's on the move.
Yeah, we've got some ideas on that. What?
Not now, Rex. The commander has enough to worry about.
What's happening?
Some crazy idea we can talk about later. Just worry about getting out of there right now.
We could use her against the Reaper.
Stay alert. Hostile sighted.
Looks like we got a bridge up ahead. Try to find it, and we'll pick you up there.
We're preoccupied right now.
I didn't say it would be easy.
This is really cool though. Yeah, just casually walking in an ancient city, you know. Before they turned to tribes and everything again.
Shepard, we're coming under the bridge. Get down here and we can get to the ship. Calros!
Rex?
Break off! We're getting out of here!
Holy mother!
She's not gonna get us. Go on ahead, Shepard. We'll try to shake this thing and find you.
Pressure mark getting closer.
Tell me something I don't know.
Metal in truck and excellent iron supplement for Mars diet.
And what is this place?
Threats like that explain why there's no such thing as weak Krogan.
Or very many Krogan.
Hostiles ahead.
I have them in sight.
Very many Krogan. That is fair.
Doing what we can. What about you?
This is so cool though, the statues and everything. Look at that. Where are we supposed to go from here? Maybe this way? Yeah.
Shepard, we've almost lost Calross. Get down from there and we'll find you.
Look at that. If only I could go in, explore more.
Shepard, get over here. Reeve, keep an eye out for that model. I don't want it sneaking up on us.
Make it quick, Rex.
We're exposed.
Move it!
There she is!
It's Calross!
Move, Shepard!
We're in! Go!
What about Reeve?
No way he survived that. And he was a pain in the ass anyway. Now let's finish this. There's a Reaper waiting for us.
Casually throwing away allies is not a good idea though. Holy.
We no longer possess the firepower to defeat a Reaper.
Vengeance is the goal. Suicide is not.
We're curing the genophage no matter what it takes. Everything my people will ever be depends on it.
And I hope this idea you were talking about is a good one.
It was hers, actually.
Calross. We summoned the Reaper.
Would that even work?
Already discussed strategy. Just need to distract Reaper. Draw it from tower while Cure synthesized, released.
What makes you so sure she'll come?
Legends say she is the mother from which all other Thresher Maws spawn. This is as much her home as ours.
If Tuchanka has a temper, Calross is it. Nobody's ever faced her and survived.
We flew through the Omega-4 relay and survived. We can do this.
That's the spirit, Shepard.
How would we summon her?
The tower was built in an arena devoted to Calross's glory. The Solarians thought she would scare away intruders.
Appears to have worked.
There are 2 Maw hammers there, the largest in existence. If you can activate them, Calross will come. That should distract the Reaper.
Meanwhile, laboratory nearby. We'll finish synthesizing Cure.
Let's make sure we all get out of here alive. We're gonna have one hell of a story to tell.
Wait! I want you to know that no matter what happens, you've been a champion to the Krogan people, a friend of Clan Erdnot, and a sister to me. To every Krogan born after this day, the name Shepard will mean hero. Now, let's show them why. Go! I've got this. I am Erdnot Rex, and this is my planet!
See you on the other side.
Stay alive, Shepard. We'll have Cure ready.
Let's get in there!
So many of them.
Kind of busy, Rex.
Lucky for you, I'm here. I'll handle it.
Let's do this then.
Shepard, some luck. Original strain in storage. Preparing the Cure now.
At last, the Reaper!
They're all over us out here. Everyone all right?
Systems are intact.
I faced worse.
Okay, Shepard, I raised the hammers. You have to activate both of them. My advice is avoid the giant laser.
I remember this part.
If I was organic, that would probably burn.
Just keep moving.
This is a dead end. This would seem to define its Shepard.
Why am I not just climbing up? Hello?
Stop.
Commander, this is Artem McQueen. We'll try to give that Reaper something else to shoot at.
Their timing is impeccable. Go. Let's push ahead.
Where are the hammers? There's one on that side and there's one on the other side. Okay.
Over to the left. One of the hammers.
Holy. There's multiple of them. We did it! Let's go! Shit. Wait, there's another. Holy. I'm sorry guys, I'm just gonna do this.
We hit the first hammer. I'm coming.
Almost have you. Eve's vital signs dropping. Trying to compensate.
The second hammer is on the other side.
Shepard, get that second hammer going.
There's a Reaper in my way, Rex.
I know, you get all the fun.
Oh no, you get all the fun! I'm just sprinting through this because fuck killing all of those guys. Holy! Blimey, what the hell? That was massive. Yeah, he's definitely dead. Let's hope that the cure works though.
Morden, is the cure ready? Yes. Loaded for dispersal in 2 minutes. Procedure traumatic for Eve, but not lethal. Malin's research invaluable.
She's okay?
Headed to safety now. Her survival fortunate. Will stabilize new government should Rex get any ideas. Good match. Promising future for Krogan.
Damn!
Control room at top of Shroud Tower. Must take elevator up.
You're going up there?
Yes. Manual access required. Have to counteract STG sabotage. Ensure cure dispersed properly.
Morden, this whole thing is coming apart. There's gotta be another way.
Remote bypass impossible. STG countermeasures in place. No time to adjust cure for temperature variance. No other option. Not coming back. Suggest you get cleared. Explosion's likely to be problematic.
Morden, no.
Shepard, please. Need to do this. My project, my work, my cure. My responsibility. Would have liked to run tests on the seashells.
No.
I'm sorry.
I'm not. Had to be me. Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
The whole seashell thing is because he wanted to go on a vacation to the beach. And my response to him was, well, knowing you, you'd probably run tests on the sand or something. He was a really good friend, though, in the game. Really helpful.
Warning, temperature malfunction detected. Warning, temperature malfunction detected.
Ah, classic bypass. Standard failsafes. Excellent work. Yes, yes.
Temperature now within acceptable range. Dispersal commencing.
Genophage cured. Krogan free. New beginning. For all of us.
A long time ago, my father betrayed me in this place. His own son. He tried to kill me, so I had to kill him. Right over there. That's what the Genophage reduced us to. Animals. But you changed that today, Shepard.
Now we'll fight for our children, not against them. It's just a pity Morden had to die.
He wouldn't have had it any other way. And I'm sure wherever he is, he's putting in a good word for us.
We'll name one of the kids after him. Maybe a girl.
But you, Commander, we can thank you in person.
Tell the Turians I'll be deploying troops to Palaven immediately. And when you're ready to kick the Reapers off Earth, you let me know. The Krogan are back in business.
Goodbye, Commander.
What will you do now?
Spread the hope you've given us. Even now, there are clans gathering in the Kelphic Valley. I'll go speak to them and make sure this gift isn't squandered. Thank you for all that you've done. And know that Erdnot Bakara calls you a friend.
Pathfinder achievement unlocked.
Hell of a thing you just pulled off, Commander. Curing the Genophage? I never thought I'd see the day.
Rex has agreed to help the Turians, Admiral. We should get their full support.
I take it that leaves the Solarians out of the equation.
The cost of their support was too high, sir.
Well, I'll defer to your judgment on that, Commander. Let's hope we don't need them. Hackett, out.
I trust Rex a lot more than the Solarian.
Commander, Erdnot Rex has begun sending troops to Palaven. You kept your end of the bargain, and now I'll keep mine. The Turian hierarchy will stand with humanity against the Reapers.
I'm glad we can help each other out. It's the only way we're gonna defeat the Reapers.
That much is certain. To that end, several dry dock ships are ready to help build the Crucible. Garrus will coordinate them.
Yes, sir.
And when the time comes to deploy it, the full measure of our fleet will be there for Earth. May the spirits watch over us all.
I've noticed that every time I do a
I'll
mission...
start managing Turian support right away, Shepard. You must be exhausted. Morden dying. It can't be easy.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
Again.
We both know you need a clear head to win a war. There's no room for mistakes here. You should catch some shut-eye. I'll make sure Joker doesn't launch any suicide missions.
Anything happens, you let me know.
Every time I do a mission, this increases in size. All the white parts are the finished parts. But yeah, I'm gonna get another nightmare, I think. The boy is sitting there.
Screw that. I can hold them off. Go back and get Alenko. Maybe it's the right choice, LT.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
I don't know where to go. Probably just follow these chairs, I guess. There he is. That's the kid I saw die on Earth.
It's open.
Shepard, there's something you need to hear.
All right.
Is this a bad time?
Maybe.
Thinking of some friends who aren't around thanks to this war.
That's thanks to the Reapers, not you. Are you thinking about anyone in particular?
No one I want to talk about right now.
I understand.
Didn't you have something for me?
The Solarian Counselor has an urgent matter.
Let me guess. She called the comm room.
The Council must be taking the Crucible seriously. I'll see you downstairs.
Commander.
Can I help you, Counselor?
Shepard, I want you to understand that I owe my position to you, and it's not something that I take lightly. Were it not for you, that weak-minded Counselor Valorn would still be alive, leading the Solarians down the sewage pipe. But now I'm forced to champion a cure for the genophage. It's like saying we need a hurricane to put out a wildfire.
Counselor, Krogan are about to die in droves, so your people don't have to. That's your message.
Human statesmanship at its finest. Speaking of, I need to talk to you about humanity's representative, Counselor Udina. He's moving vast sums of money. We need to talk about where it's going. From what I can tell, you won't like the news. Come see me next time you're on the Citadel. Ishil out.
What?
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
What?
Commander Shepard, something you need to talk about?
Do you know how the other races are doing against the Reapers?
Believe it or not, the Turians and Krogan actually seem to be getting along. Urdnot Rex has deployed troops, and they're giving the Reapers a moment of pause. The Solarians are still hanging on to Sirkesh, but the Reapers are starting to breathe down their necks, too.
What about the Asari?
They have to be feeling the heat. The Reapers are moving fast with the obvious intent of taking Thessia. Interestingly, the Reapers are leaving Parnak alone. It's the Yogg homeworld.
Can't say that I blame them. Yogg have teeth.
Well, if we lose this war, it might be them running the next cycle. It's easy to forget the Reapers don't destroy every species.
Just the ones who can threaten them. Any word on the Volus and Elcor?
The Turians and the Krogan sent forces to the Volus homeworld, Irun. It might not be enough, but at least they've got Reaper forces bogged down in a nasty ground war. As for Elcor, they're still in the fight, though our projections show the Reapers encroaching on their territory soon.
What happened to the Batarians?
Never stood a chance, hit by the Reapers straight out of the gate. And without any allies to call on, I think the Batarians are history.
Have we heard anything from the Quarians or Geth?
Something might be brewing near the Geth border, but our intel is sketchy. News is getting harder to come by as things get worse.
What about the extra help we picked up along the way?
The Krogan and Turians have obviously been a big help. Urdnot Rex running the show is a bonus for us. And that female Krogan you rescued is rallying more support from the other clans. I'm glad you disabled that mom in Tuchanka. We could have lost a lot of Krogan support as it is. We picked up some Turian troops.
Good to hear.
What about the Rachni?
What about the Rachni?
I wouldn't have believed it, but the Rachni are helping us build the Crucible.
You're kidding.
Turns out they have a knack for weapons of mass destruction. In hindsight, I guess they'd know a thing or two about waging a galactic war.
No problems with them then?
Other than scaring the hell out of our engineers, no. Not a lot of small talk going on there.
What about Arya's mercenaries?
Arya T'Loak, there's someone I never thought we'd be in bed with. The Blood Pack will be useful, and violent. Mostly Vorcha, I hear. We'll put the Blue Suns to good use. Intel says Narner Vosk is bringing his men, and that they're gunning for a fight. The Eclipse are providing troops and mechs. When we find a Reaper soft spot, they'll help us hit it. Don't want to know how you got Arya's cooperation, but whatever you did, it was worth it.
I just shook up the underground a bit.
How about the Solarians?
Welcome back.
Interesting wrinkle.
So-and-so.
Channel commitments from the strike teams within STG. They're promising to back us.
Even after I cured the genophage?
Our intel suggests there are cracks developing between the military and the politicians. These STG guys know the score. They're not going to jeopardize the entire Solarian Union just because some Delatras didn't get her way.
That's funny to hear, though.
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
I won't lie, Shepard. We're bogged down. Things aren't looking good in most sectors. We need to increase the tempo and chalk up some wins, otherwise this won't end well for the human race. Or any race.
I think that's it, right?
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
I want to know about the Geth, though. The Geth were one of the forces that actually helped me beat the Collectors last time. So actually having the Geth, because they promised they were gonna help and that they hated these machines, actually having the Geth would actually be so good. Look at the Krogan stuff! And Turians! Woo! The Solarians, on the other hand, aren't helping much. It's just the STGs. Ex-Cerberus forces are helping building the Crucible. The Crucible's building bit by bit more. The Alliance is all of the stuff that I've been scanning and everything. And the aliens are the Rachni. So... kinda winning then. I'm almost at the minimum, but of course you want more than just the minimum to be able to actually fully win without losses, or too many losses,
Commander,
if you get what I mean.
Admiral Hackett has requested your help with a Cerberus fighter base on Novaria. The Turians have given us top-level access to their combat data. Their ships are already moving in to help the Alliance fleet. You actually secured a Krogan-Turian alliance. It's one thing to hear about Commander Shepard. It's another to see her in action.
Thank you, I guess. Is there any messages? Oh, that's a lot of messages. Making babies is one of them. Yeah, so the whole thing is the entire galaxy is under attack by the Reapers that you encounter Mass Effect 1 and 2. I'm trying to find anything that can help us against the Reapers, and if we're all divided, we're just gonna lose. So if we can put up a full front together, we might actually be able to take planets back bit by bit. The issue is, there is a minimum requirement for you to be able to go into endgame. If you don't hit it, you lose. And I'm not sure if the minimum requirement is gonna be enough. And honestly, I like doing all of the missions and doing all of the stuff. That's also why I've been going around and scanning like different systems and stuff without actually having the need to do so. But yeah, let's just say there's still a lot to do. The Asari race has not helped in any way yet. They're not even on the list of that I showed you before. The Solarians, only a small military force is willing to help, which is the Special Tactics Group, STG. We've been losing people left and right too in the missions that I've done so far. Like in the last one, Morden sacrificed himself and died. And we've also had one of our characters get taken out at the start of the game. He's still recovering, if I remember correctly. Unless one of these mails is from him and that he's like out of the thing now. But yeah. But we got the robot in exchange for it. But I find the robot a bit weak. She dies way too easy. But yeah. The robot's ED is the AI of the ship as well. So she can't go too far from the ship or she might actually turn off. But yeah, ANN alert, new article on Reaper. From Alliance News Network Information Partners, Ferros, a group of colonists on Ferros have mounted a defensive against arriving Reaper forces, holding them back long enough for civilians from nearby colonies to escape. The informal militia from Zeus Hope, said to be survivors of a savage Geth attack several years ago, has repelled initial Reaper landing attempts with a level of wartime competence more common to seasoned platoons. The colonies are using improvised weapons as well as supply salvage from a defunct exogena facility. This colony is our home, colony spokesperson Lisbeth Bainham said. We've survived worse and we know how to fight together. The colony is expected to have time for full evacuation before more Reaper forces arrive. This colony is one of the colonies I've actually helped before. They were being mind controlled by a sort of sentient plant that used its spores to like infect them with some sort of virus that bound them to the plant. I destroyed the plant, but all of their thoughts were one, so they all kind of know each other way better than normal humans would, and that's probably why they're so good at fighting together. Still fighting from Shiala. Dear Commander, I don't know if you've seen the articles, but the people of Zeus Hope are fighting again. This time it's the Reapers instead of the Geth. I'm not sure if you remember me, but you helped me back on Ilium. The Turian is dead now. I can confirm that, but the stores in our bodies remain, and on some level we are still connected. Shalia is a person that was looking for help and tests and medical assistance and weapons. I helped her on Ilium because they were doing illegal tests on the humans because they had that whole mind control thing happen to them. And it was in like small letters in a contract that they'd signed, and I helped them get out of that issue. So this is not necessarily a bad thing. As we fight back the Reapers, we feel each other and act with one mind, ignoring pain when the need arises. I'm sure I'm still indoctrinated. I remember Severin's voice in my mind when I went willingly to the Thorium as its thrall, but my connection to the people of Zeus Hope is stronger. It drowns out the Reaper voices. The situation is imperfect and dangerous. Perhaps the colonists should separate for their own safety, but with one mind, the untrained fight with the skill of veteran commandos. Our force is strong. I have not forgotten how you helped us, how you spared us. We are leaving Ferros soon, and when the time comes, we will fight with you, Shiala. So, as you can see, that's from the Zeus Hope thing that the article is about, and they're literally like one mind still. So it explains as well, Shiala was a commando from the Asari, explains why they have the good fighting force they do. From General Corinthus, impressive work. Commander Shepard, when you first arrived on Menhir, I have a hard time seeing how you flying off with one of our best generals would benefit our fight against the Reapers. However, as I watch Turian and Krogan fighters working together to take down a Reaper destroyer, I must admit I am impressed. You've brokered an alliance that many thought impossible. Palaven might be saved after all. With great respect, General Corinthus, Menae commands. Okay. I'm going to leave the making babies for the last one. From the Dalatras, Lindron, your regrettable decision. This is most likely about the Genophage cure. Commander, I am deeply disappointed by your actions on Tuchanka. As I thought I made clear, curing the Genophage would have long-term consequences. Once the Reaper threat has passed, our combined forces will be so depleted that no race in the galaxy will be capable of stopping a resurgent Krogan. Moreover, the Krogan will undoubtedly seek revenge for the Genophage, and the Solarian Union will be among their first targets. When that day comes, Commander, the blood of my people will be on your hands. I am ashamed to also learn that our own scientist sacrificed his life carrying out your orders. This is a dark day not only for my people, but all of galactic civilization. So she's literally just making it be like, oh well, if they actually start a fight, it's your fault. Well, I'm pretty sure that she would just lure out the fight, if you get what I mean. Erdnot Rex, I figured this was from him. Making babies. Shepard, making babies again will be fun. Soon as this war is over, let's just say I'll do my part to build our numbers back up. You really came through for us. I'm proud to call you my friend. Eve is on the Kelphic Valley, enlisting support from the other clans and spreading the word. She's going to be a great leader. Most of the males won't like me sharing power with her, but too bad, I run the show. We're off to save the Turians now, since apparently they forgot how to hold a gun. I knew it. I knew that was gonna be a good one to end it on. I just acquired a new war asset from just reading the mails, by the way, because the zoo colony said they would help us after they got off Varos, so. Ernod Rex and his lady Eve. I'm surprised though. There's another system here. I might check that later, maybe tomorrow. But yeah. Well, I think we have to go to the Citadel. I'm quickly checking. Yeah, I know, right? Very casual about it. Also, it's not really girlfriend. They're more like a tribe type deal. But yeah. So tomorrow we'll be dealing with the Citadel and the Cerberus fighter base. So I'm going to call it here though, make something to eat and all that. Play some other stuff just to relax. But yeah. Everybody who's in the chat, thank you for being here, all awesome. I hope you guys have a nice rest of your day or evening, whatever time it is for you. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.